We're learning new details about the detention of Des Moines Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Ian Roberts, who was detained by ICE officials on Friday. WHO 13's Teodora Mitov is live from outside Central Campus with a breakdown. Teodora, good morning.
Lindsay, good morning. Des Moines Public Schools' 30,000 students and 5,000 staff members are returning to classrooms today after Superintendent Dr. Ian Roberts was detained by ICE officials on Friday. Now, here's a timeline of events. Take a look here at your screen. According to a press release from the Department of Homeland Security, Roberts was detained Friday morning after fleeing from officers. He was driving a district vehicle and was found in possession of a loaded handgun, $3,000 in cash, and a fixed blade hunting knife. Additionally, the release states that Roberts entered the United States in 1999 from Guyana with a student visa and was given a final order of removal by an immigration judge in May 2024. He had no work authorization in the U.S. DHS also stated that Roberts had a previous gun charge in Pennsylvania from 2020. After being notified of Roberts' detainment, the district named Matt Smith as interim superintendent. On Saturday, the Des Moines Public School Board held a special session where they unanimously voted to put Roberts on paid administrative leave pending further information. You're seeing video of that special session now. The district reaffirmed that all of the documentation they received from Roberts indicated he was a citizen and eligible to work in the U.S. Now, they also noted that Roberts had passed their own third-party background check as well as an FBI background check conducted by the Iowa Department of Education. The district said they were not made aware of the judge's removal order. School board president Jackie Norris joined Today in Iowa Sunday yesterday. She said there is still more the district needs to learn, but she is confident they can move forward.
We have such confidence in Matt Smith. He has been in this role before, and the most important thing we need to do is continue to do the business that we do every day, and we do it well. And I have to say, I'm a little tired of people picking on Des Moines Public Schools. Our literacy scores are going up. We are headed in the right direction. And so what people can do right now is love our students and support our teachers.
No ICE, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
You're looking at video now from a protest that took place at the Woodbury County Law Enforcement Center on Saturday. That's where Dr. Roberts is being held. Now, about 3 dozen people were there. Several officers were also seen standing on the roof watching from above, and barricades were spread out in front of the building. And now protests are expected to continue throughout the week, including one that's taking place today at 4 p.m. at the federal building here in Des Moines. Now, Dr. Ian Roberts was known for having strong relationships with students here throughout Des Moines Public Schools, and we did learn this weekend that at the time of his detainment, he was actually on the way to Windsor Elementary, where he was planning to run with students. As a former Olympian, that's something that he frequently did with students. Now, the district did say that as a result of everything that has taken place, the district is prepared to have conversations with students today as they do return to the classrooms. Lindsay.
Absolutely, definitely a developing story we'll continue to follow. Teodora, thank you so much for that update.